There are 5 levels of strategic thinking. To get people's attention, they're walking by, oh, what is that? Get a lot of buzz, get the PR going, local media to hype up the store. What is the trick? What's the one button that I push? What's the little trick what's the one thing that I say? That's a business model change, okay? I want to dominate the industry. Let me teach one piece for all the challengers, and then I'll circle back to the question, because that's one piece when you're asking questions. So there are 5 levels of strategic thinking, okay? 5 levels. Please write this down. And I'm going to give you an example, a very simple example, to demonstrate what it means. The level 1 is what I call gimmick. Gimmick. Okay? It's a very surface level changes. Gimmick. A good example of a gimmick, I'm going to use an example of a CD. Okay? How many, put up your hand, you remember one of those?
Ooh, I remember.
A CD, it's not a frisbee, it's stuff that plays music magically. You put it into a machine, okay, a little CD.
People still do that?
So imagine many years ago, if I own a CD record store. I want to sell more CDs. If I want to do a gimmick, right? The CD case, I might use it, some yellow CD case, like something different, a box, a paper box, instead of a plastic box. It's gimmicky. To get people's attention, they're walking by, oh, what is that? They pick it up, they look at it, oh, maybe it's pretty good, I'll buy that, okay? That is a gimmick. Make sense? Gimmick. Level 2, you have what I call a tactic. Now, a tactic would be something like this. Goes back to the CD example. Today, if you buy 2 CD, it's only for the price of 1. Buy 1, you get 1 free. That's a tactic. Having a CD player, remember back then HMV, CD player, that I can listen to my music, right? They can listen to the songs, so they're more likely to buy, right? And then display the CDs in front of me. That's a tactic, okay? That's a tactic. Strategy. What is a strategy? Level 3. A strategy is something where I am going to do a launch. I'm going to get the singer to come to my store and actually sign the CDs, right? And I'm gonna have them play a little song, sing a little song, get a lot of buzz, get the PR going, local media to hype up the store. And I'm gonna sell hundreds and hundreds of CDs at a time. Not just one at a time. I'm thinking how to sell more.
And you can do that with any kind of singer, any release.
That's correct.
Because it's something that's widespread, you can use it.
That's correct, right? So that is a strategy. Most struggling entrepreneurs almost all of them look for tactics and gimmicks.
Give me the script.
Give me the script. What is the trick? What's the one button that I push? What's the little trick what's the one thing that I say? Right? They're looking for gimmicks and tactics. They're very tactical, very gimmicky, right? And that's why sometimes it feels like a little bit shiny object syndrome, right? Because it's gimmicky. Like, think about the packaging, that's gimmicky, right? The tactic is gimmicky. It works a little bit. It feels like it's working. And there are time and place for gimmicks. There are time and place for tactics. But the question is, how much time as an entrepreneur we spend on thinking about these things, right? Then you have the next level, is what I call a business model change. Level 4, a business model. A business model, goes back to the CD example, would be something like this. Would be like, well, you know what, all the CDs and people are buying it, but can we sell that in digital format? MP3. The same music, the same entertainment we're delivering, but it's a totally different business model. Can you see that? Selling music through digital download versus a physical thing. It's a completely different business model. Adobe, selling through a box versus selling it on cloud. That is not a gimmick, it's not even a strategy, it's a business model change. Because the pricing changed. The way they deliver the value changed. From $9.99 to $9.99, 100 times difference in price, but in a way broader market, in a way current. That's a business model change, okay? Then you have what I call level 5, a game changer. iPod is a game changer. Steve Jobs is saying, hey, not only I'm going to implement a business model change, I'm going to consolidate and have all these music record company, all these singers, they can sell through my platform. I'm not thinking about selling one CD. I'm not even selling one song. I want to dominate the industry. The people buy music from iTunes.
And Steve Jobs did that twice, right? The iPhone was another
That's
game
right.
changer.
It's another
back to
game
back.
changer.
Back to back.
So he came in. When think about Steve Jobs, that's what I love. I'm a huge fan, right? He didn't go back to Apple and say, let me make the Mac better. He didn't do that. That would be a strategy. How do I make the Mac better than Microsoft? He's like, no, we are going to create a device the world has never seen.
Let me see, out of the way.
We're going to combine internet with the phone, right? With apps. What are those? Not only what are those, we are going to have other people create the apps and sell through our platform, and we're going to get a piece for every single transaction that they sell. That's a game changer. What do we work on within Dragon 100? We work on the top 2 levels. Game changer and business model change.
When Netflix.
And some strategies. Yes.
Yeah, when Netflix came out.
From DVD.
Is that business model or is that game changer?
Both.
Okay.
First, they shift from the DVD rental, mail back and forth,
Yep.
to streaming.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
To streaming. Once it gets to that, now the game changer is, of course, the recurring model.
Yep.
As well as now they do their own, there's Netflix films and
They
productions.
make their own movies.
Netflix original. So now they're their own production house. So it's not just, before they're selling third-party content.
That's right.
Now they want to own that content and create original content that you can only get from that platform.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
They're not just depending on Hollywood or
That's a game changer. That's why it's now one of the most successful, valuable companies in the world. They're not thinking about, how do I get more CD rental out there? How do I think? No, that's Blockbuster. Blockbuster was focusing on tactic. That's why they're out of business. They're not thinking about business model, and they're not, because there was an opportunity for them to buy Netflix for not a lot of money. If they had totally had the resources and time and the money, they could have just bought the thing and it wouldn't affect the balance sheet too much, as almost a backup plan. And today Blockbuster would be a completely different company. But no, they focus on tactic. They're too tactical. They're thinking, but what about my store? How do I get more foot traffic? Right? How do I get all that stuff? How do I get the movie a little bit faster so that people can rent it? Netflix, like, screw that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Is this helpful? Is this profound? Right? So as an entrepreneur, what are you working on? A lot of things what I'm teaching you is actually at the top 3 level. Strategy, business model, and game changer. And unfortunately, it's high level of strategic thinking. Most business owners will not understand. Like, I always describe myself, I'm not like a beer, I'm more like a fine wine. You need to just taste a little bit, then you know how fucking good the wine is. Right? I'm not a vodka. Right? When you taste, that's why students who learn more and more from me, suddenly, they think they get what I'm teaching. After they learn more from me, and then after they learn more, that's actually what I'm teaching. Because it sinks in, it's a high level of thinking, then they will know how profound something is. Because everything I teach seems so simple. What I'm teaching here, the 5 level strategic thinking is very simple. I explained that in 5-10 minutes? But it's actually very profound if you know how to think the right way. You spend all your time working on tactical stuff in your business, you'll never grow. Hi, this is Dan Lok. We're looking to invest $10 million in 100 tech startups in the next 3 years. You could be one of them. If you are a founder of a tech startup, if you are looking for financial capital, guidance, and mentorship, go to www.danlokventures.com to see if you qualify.